past the diner on the corner of Fifth, the one where we argued over nothing at all. The neon sign is flickering the same way it did back when I was certain you would catch me if I fall. I checked my phone and the day hit me hard, like a secret I've been trying to keep from myself. There's a ghost of us standing in the middle of the yard, and a dusty bottle of your whiskey on the shelf. The seasons changed, but I stayed in the rain, looking for a logic that could justify the pain. 'Cause a year ago, I was the air that you breathed. I was the promise that you said you'd always keep. We were tangled in the sheets, making plans for the shore. Now I'm just a stranger standing outside your door. It's funny how a circle of 365 could be the exact amount of time it takes to lose a lie. Everything's different, but the memory's still slow. God, I hate how much I loved you a year ago. I saw your sister at the grocery store. She looked away like she'd seen something sad. I wanted to ask if you still pace the floor when the world gets heavy and the timing gets bad. But I bought my coffee and I walked to the car, sat in the silence of a seat that's still yours, thinking how forever didn't get us very far. Now we're just two names behind two different doors. 'Cause a year ago, I was the air that you breathed. I was the promise that you said you'd always keep. We were tangled in the sheets, making plans for the shore. Now I'm just a stranger standing outside your door. It's funny how a circle of 365 could be the exact amount of time it takes to lose a lie. Everything's different, but the memory's still slow. God, I hate how much I loved you a year ago. To hide, they say time is a healer, but time is a thief who leaves you the hollow and takes the belief. This time last year, you were kissing my hair. This time last year, we were going somewhere. Now the calendar's empty and the embers are low. I'm still stuck in a Tuesday a year ago. I'm staring at the little gray bubbles, watching them dance and then disappear. It's 2 a.m. and I'm looking for trouble, and maybe I'm just looking for you to be here. I know you're out with the lights and the laughter, trying to drown out the ghosts of my name. But I'm still waiting for the morning after, when the silence and the headache feel the same. I've got my pride in a grip that is failing, a glass of red and a heart that is ailing. So just drunk, text me, baby, tell me a lie. Tell me you miss me and you don't know why. Give me a typo, a hey, you're aware, are you? Something to prove that you still even care to. I'll take the whiskey-soaked words over nothing. Give me a reason to believe in something. I'm sitting in the dark with my ring around I bet you're leaning against some brick wall, blurring the lines between never and now. I'm half hoping you'll stumble and fall into a memory you won't allow. Send me a song that we used to slow dance to, or a photo of the street where we met. Give me a sliver, a ghost of a chance to believe that you haven't forgotten me yet. So just drunk text me, baby, tell me a lie. Tell me you miss me and you don't know why. Give me a typo, a hey or a where are you, something to prove that you still even care to. I'll take the whiskey soaked words over nothing. Give me a reason to believe in something. I'm sitting in the dark with my ringer on high, waiting for a drunk text to keep us alive. In the morning you wake up and delete the thread. You'll blame the tequila for the things that you said. You'll go back to being the one who moved on, but for 3 blurry minutes the distance is gone. Just hit send before the courage is spent. My screen is glowing, but it's just the time. No notification, no reason or rhyme. I'm pathetic, I know, to be wishing for this, but a drunk text is better than the nothing I miss. Just text me, I'm still awake. I'm still awake. I washed the sheets 3 times this week, scrubbed the floors until the wood was bare. But there's a stubborn ghost in every creak, and a hint of cedar hanging in the air. I opened up a box of old receipts just to find a reason to let go, but the paper carries traces of the streets and the scent of rain from a year ago. I'm a prisoner in a house of cotton wool, where every fiber feels like it's still full of you. Everything I own smells of you, from the collar of my coat to the pages of my books. It's a shade of memory I cannot run or outdo, hiding in the shadows and the quiet little nooks. I try to breathe the present, try to find a scent that's new, but the laundry and the leather tell a story that is true. I'm drowning in a fragrance that I can't undo. Got everything I own, smells of you. I bought a different soap to change the tide, something clinical and sharp to clear the room, but it only serves to make the heartache hide in the sweater that you left inside the gloom. I put your t-shirt in a plastic bag, zipped it tight to keep the us inside, but the seal is leaking like a white surrender flag, and there's nowhere left for a broken heart to hide. Everything I own smells of you, from the collar of my coat to the pages of my books. It's a shade of memory I cannot run or outdo, hiding in the shadows and the quiet little nooks. I try to breathe the present, try to find a scent that's new, but the laundry and the leather tell a story that is true. I'm drowning in a fragrance that I cannot undo. Got everything I own, It's the way the kitchen captures the very essence of it all. I could burn it down to ashes, I could start the world again, but the smoke would just remind me of how it felt back then. Sandalwood and sorrow, bergamot and blame. I'm just waiting for a tomorrow that doesn't whisper your name. But for now I'm just inhaling, 'cause everything I own, yeah, it still smells you. Closet is half empty, but it's heavier than before. I still find myself avoiding that specific floorboard by the door, the one that used to creak when you'd sneak in late from work. Now the silence is a weapon and it's starting to hurt. I bought a single apple and a smaller loaf of bread. I'm practicing the habit of not talking in my head to a version of you that isn't really there. Just a pocket of cold in your favorite armchair. They say that time is a healer, but time is just a room where I'm learning the shape of this particular gloom. And I'm learning to breathe around the space you left behind. It's a jagged little oxygen, a suffocating kind. I'm navigating corners where your shadow used to be, trying to remember how to just be me. It's not that the air is gone, it's just thinner than it was. I'm gasping for a reason, just because in the hollow of the house, in the middle of the night, I'm learning to breathe without your light. I rearranged the books so I wouldn't see your name, but the dust on the shelf plays a different kind of game. It leaves a little outline of where your stories used to sit, and I'm still reaching out for a candle that's unlit. I went to the park where we walked the dog in May. I saw a couple laughing and I had to look away, because the air over there feels like it's made of lead. And I'm still memorizing all the things we never said. And I'm learning to breathe around the space you left behind. It's a jagged little oxygen, a suffocating kind. I'm navigating corners where your shadow used to be, trying to remember how to just be me. It's not that the air is gone, it's just thinner than it was. I'm gasping for a reason, just because in the hollow of the house, in the middle of the night, I'm learning to breathe without your light. And it's a slow expansion of the chest. It's a heart that's trying its level best to beat in a rhythm that doesn't need yours, to find a way out through these closing doors. One lung full of lonely, one lung full of blue, one breath for the world and none left for you. Inhale the ghost perfume. Exhale the emptiness of the room. I'm getting better at it, I suppose, but the space you left is the only thing that grows. Just breathe in, just barely. I'm reaching out in the middle of the kitchen, trying to catch the ghost of a Saturday night. But you're a liquid memory, a restless ambition, and I'm just a shadow losing the light. I remember the weight of your hand in my jacket, the way you lean in when the world got too loud. Now there's a hole in the air where we used to track it, and I'm just a face lost deep in the crowd. I'm tightening my grip until my knuckles turn white, but you're made of the mist at the end of the night. And you're slipping through my fingers like water, like sand. The harder I hold on, the less I can stand. I'm memorizing lines that are starting to fade, regretting the promises we never made. It's a slow motion heartbreak, a quiet goodbye, like watching a sunset go dark in the sky. I'm reaching for us, but I'm coming up thin. Where does the ending of you even begin? You're slipping through my fingers again. I saw you today and your eyes were strangers, a different reflection in a familiar face. I wanted to warn you of all of the dangers, but I realized I no longer carry that space. You're talking about cities I've never visited, and friends with names that I'll never know. Every how are you feels so limited, when all I wanna ask is how did you go? And you're slipping through my fingers like water, like sand. The harder I hold on, the less I can stand. I'm memorizing lines that are starting to fade, regretting the promises we never made. It's a slow motion heartbreak, a quiet goodbye, like watching a sunset go dark in the sky. I'm reaching for us, but I'm coming up thin. Where does the ending of you even begin? You're slipping through my fingers again. I'm trying to bottle the sense of the rain, I'm trying to anchor the pulse of the pain, but you can't catch a breeze in a cage made of bone. And I can't stop the feeling of being alone, even while you're standing right there in the hole. I'm watching you vanish, I'm watching you fall away. Like a handful of ocean, like a breath in the cold. The story is ending before it was told. My hands are empty, the feeling is gone, but I'm still reaching, still holding on. Slipping through my fingers. through my fingers. You always had a way of dressing up the wreckage, calling my suitcase a vessel of your grief. You wrote a sonnet while you drained my bank account, and swore your wonder night was just seeking relief. I'm sitting here among the broken dinner plates, while you're probably quoting Rilke to a flame. But metaphors don't fix the holes inside the drywall, and destiny is just a pretty word for blame. You're a silver-tongued devil in a velvet coat, with a dagger hidden in every note. It's poetic vulgarity, the way you say goodbye, painting masterpieces out of every single lie. You call it tragic beauty when you're tearing me apart, but it's just ugly, honey, it's a goddamn hollow heart. Stop using metamorphosis for leaving me behind. It's just a cheap betrayal of the cruelest kind. Your art is just an insult to my sanity, drowning in your poetic. You sent a letter filled with pressed flower petals, comparing our fallout to a dying winter sun. But you're the one who threw the matches in the kitchen and laughed at all the damage that you've done. There's nothing lyrical about a Tuesday morning when I'm scrubbing out the stains you left on the floor. It's poetic vulgarity, the way you say goodbye, painting masterpieces out of every single lie. You call it tragic beauty when you're tearing me apart, but it's just ugly, honey, it's a goddamn hollow heart. Stop using metamorphosis for leaving me behind. It's just a cheap betrayal of the cruelest kind. Your art is just an insult to my sanity, drowning in your poetic vulgarity. Say the iambic pentameter for someone who believes that there's glory in the way a willow tree grieves. I don't wanna stanza, I don't wanna rhyme, I just want the 3 years you stole of my time. Your epilogue is just a fancy word for done. Write it down, make it sound deep, while I'm the one who's losing all the sleep. It's not a fading echo, it's a slam door. I'm not your muse or your ballad anymore. Just keep your metaphors and your poetic flow. I saw you posted that you're moving to the city, and for a second I reached out to grab my keys to help you tape the boxes and make sure the van was ready, to check the tire pressure and the antifreeze. Then I remembered I don't have a right to worry about the heavy lifting or the way you drive at night. I let my hand fall back into my pocket in a hurry, and I turned away before I caught the light. It's a strange kind of freedom that feels like a cage, to watch you just walk off the edge of the page. It's not my job anymore to make sure you're sleeping, and ask if you've eaten or stayed out too late. It's not my job to hold all the secrets you're keeping. I wonder if someone is checking your plate. I resign from the position of being yours. I'm a stranger who's standing outside of the door, and boss gets on your nerves, or hold your hair back when the world starts to spin. Who's gonna know the silence that your heavy heart deserves, or be the one to let the morning light in? I saw a picture of you smiling with a coffee in a jacket that I bought you back in June. I wanted to tell you that the colors suit you softly, but the silence in the room is out of tune. Cause it's not my job anymore to make sure you're sleeping or ask if you've eaten or stayed out too late. It's not my job to hold all the secrets you're keeping or wonder if someone is checking your plate. I resign from the position of being your always. I'm a stranger who's standing outside of the door, and God, it's a long walk through these empty hallways, knowing you're not my job anymore. I'm unemployed in the heart, I'm retired from the wheel. I'm just a spectator watching you be. It's a promotion for someone, it's a vacuum for me, and I'm still learning how to be free. No more text me when you're home, no more did you leave the stove on. The contract is over, the shift is finally done, but I'm still punching the clock for a ghost, even though it's not my job anymore. I'm still walking softly through the hallway, afraid I'll trip on a ghost you left behind. Your coffee cup is sitting where it always stayed, like a period at the end of a life I can't rewind. I see the draft coming through the kitchen window, the one you said you fixed back in July. Now the cold just settles in the places you won't go, and I'm the only one left here to ask you why. And I'm still living in the spaces you forgot to close, the half-drawn curtains and the drawers of winter clothes. You walked out the door and left the edges all uncurled, just a messy quiet ending to my entire world. Now I'm shivering in the shadows that you chose, lost in all the spaces you forgot to close. There's a dent in the pillow where you used to lay your head. It's getting shallower with every passing night. I try to fill the silence with the things we never said, but the echo only kills the remaining light. I found your keys in the pocket of my denim coat, a little piece of metal that doesn't fit a thing. Just another anchor for a sinking paper boat, just another winter where there used to be a spring. And I'm still living in the spaces you forgot to close, the half-drawn curtains and the drawers of winter clothes. You walked out the door and left the edges all uncurled, just a messy quiet ending to my entire world. Now I'm shivering in the shadows that you chose, lost in all the spaces you forgot to close. You took the pictures of the metal, but you left the hooks inside the wall. Empty points of iron, waiting for a frame that's never gonna fall. You took your heart, you took your future, you took the path you had to tread, but you left the door wide open, and I'm freezing in the stead. Yeah, I'm still living in the spaces you forgot to close, the half-drawn curtains and the clothes of winter clothes. You walked out the door and left the edges all uncurled, just a messy quiet ending to my entire world. Now I'm shivering in the shadows that you chose, lost in all the spaces you forgot to close. breeze blowing in. I'm still waiting for the moment that the healing should begin. But the door is open. Yeah, the door is still open. I thought I'd finally found the rhythm of the breathing. I thought the static in my head was settling down. But then I saw a stranger's coat that looked like yours. And I'm a ghost again, haunted in this town. I've tried the bandages of time and new distractions. I've tried to cauterize the memory of your name. But every time I think the surface finally level, the sky opens up and starts to look the same. I'm a master of the finer, genius of the okay, until the shadow of your ghost gets in my way. 'Cause you're the cut that always bleeds. No matter how many years I try to sew it shut, you're the hunger that no other kindness ever feeds. Then maybe in the middle of a never-ending bud, I can build a brand new house. I can change my silver hair, but I'll always find a drop of you hiding everywhere. It's the wound that never heals, the one my spirit needs. You're the ghost, you're the ache, you're the cut that always bleeds. You're the cut that always bleeds. I went to that party just to prove that I was moving. I laughed at all the jokes and I held a steady glass. But someone played that song from the summer of the almost, and I watched the present turn into the past. It's not a jagged edge, it's not a sudden fever. It's just a slow leak in the middle of the night. A quiet reminder that I'm still a believer in a version of us that never got it right. 'Cause you're the cut that always bleeds. No matter how many years I try to sew it shut, you're the hunger that no other kindness ever feeds. And maybe in the middle of a never-ending bud, I can build a brand new house. I can change my silver hair, but I'll always find a drop of you hiding everywhere. It's the wound that never heals, the one my spirit needs. You're the ghost, you're the ache, you're the cut that always bleeds. Other people leave a scar, a little line of white, a story they can tell when they're sitting in the light. But you left a space that's raw, you left a nerve exposed, a chapter of the book that never really closed. And I'm tired of the stinging, I'm tired of the red, I'm tired of the way you're living in my head. Still stinging, still open. I'm just waiting for the day I'm not so broken. But the bandage is thin and the memory leads back to you. The cut that always bleeds. I still pull the car to the left on the way home, to the street where you lived before I was alone. My hand reaches out for the space on the seat, but it's just cold leather and city-lit street. On my map with no legend, a clock with no gears, just a collection of habits I've kept through the years. It's the phantom twitch of a finger's touch. I didn't think losing a part of me would hurt this much. You're the echo of a ghost limb, I feel you still, like a shadow that follows me over the hill. I try to let go, but my nerves don't believe that you're really gone, that you actually leave. It's a dull, heavy ache where your heart used to beat. Now I'm walking on air with no ground for my feet. Yeah, you're gone, but the sting is so real. The echo of a ghost limb is all I can feel. I went to the kitchen to tell you a joke, then the silence hit hard and the memory broke. I'm learning to breathe with a lung that is missing, and living with lips that have tired of kissing. The ghost in the hallway, the air in the room. I'm a garden that's waiting for winter to bloom. They say time is a healer, they say I'll be fine, but how do you fix what was never just mine? You were stitched to my spirit, you were part of the bone. Now I'm just a fragment standing alone, searching for the phantom, reaching for the a shadow that follows me over the hill. I try to let go, but my nerves don't believe that you're really gone, that you actually leave. It's a dark